Before the spotlight, before the golden hues bathed her on stage, there was a girl in Detroit. A soul cradled by gospel, caressed by blues, and kissed on the cheek by jazz. Aretha, a name that would echo like a velvet thunder, yet it was born in the fertile silence of a home where music was the very air.
In her father's Baptist church, the powerful voice of Reverend C.L. Franklin was a beacon, and the hymns, the first melodies to soothe her spirit. The greats of jazz and gospel crossed that threshold, planting musical seeds in her young heart. The piano was more than furniture. It was a portal to a universe of emotions.
Detroit was a city in fervent motion, the engine of America pulsing with blues and rhythm and blues. Aretha, still a teenager, already carried in her voice the history of a people, the melancholy and hope woven into notes.
Her first steps in her career were like a river seeking its course. The strength was already there, just awaiting the moment to overflow its banks. It wasn't a choice, it was a visceral calling. Music seized her entirely, body and soul.
Behind the queen, there was the woman. Life's trials, the losses felt in her skin, all settled into her voice, lending it that soul-stirring depth. It was the bravery of a trumpet in a gravelly low register, the melancholic sweetness of a nocturnal blues. Her music was a mirror of her journey, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.
Then, the world listened. And bowed. Respect wasn't just a song, it was a cry of affirmation. Her voice, a divine instrument, capable of transitioning from sweetness to power in a single verse. She wasn't just a singer, she was the very personification of the soul of music.
Like every root, every petal, every leaf, stem, and thorn in my garden of souls, Aretha is that beautiful black rose. She yearns for her own genesis, for the full manifestation of her being and her talent, yet simultaneously, she seems to ward off all who would dare to pluck her, to imprison her untamable essence.
Isn't this an intrinsic dance of the human journey itself? We crave our deepest desires, long for their fulfillment, yet recoil before the paralyzing fear of losing them, of seeing ephemeral beauty slip through our fingers.
Aretha, in her art and in her life, perhaps personified this duality, this relentless pursuit of authenticity, fiercely protecting her soul from any attempt at domestication.
The man who gets me is getting one hell of a woman.